Would you like to get this, or even better, this skin for free? Wrong video. But if you want to get this, or this skin for free, then you are in the right place. Ciao, I am Metallu, and in the last years I've made money, burned money, made my money back, and all this thanks to the CSGO skins. Starting with 20 euros in 2020 when I was just a student, I'm now sitting at a reasonable amount. However, one of the methods I used and currently use for some of you could be completely free and will allow you to buy a good amount of skins every year for free. At this point you're wondering,
bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'll tell you right away that despite my tone sounding like somebody who wants to sell you a course on crypto, we're not talking about gambling, surveys, flipping, or crypto. It's not even about tradeups, which, as interesting as they are in my opinion, are too difficult to build, require to always be updated about what's going on, and distract you from the most beautiful thing that this game offers, which is getting picked through the walls while playing the game itself, of course. All you need is a PC and CS, nothing else.
But that's simply not possible.
Well, let me explain, but first, leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me a lot. But back to us. Too many people play CS for hundreds and thousands of hours and waste a lot of money every day, every year. Spoiler, you are one of them. So, what is this secret method that will finally allow you to buy your favorite skins and show them off to all the Russians in your lobby? Simply drop. Drop the weekly cases, but on multiple accounts, which apparently is not against Steam rules. And before you jump out of your chair in anger, saying,
"Can you leave the studio? I don't appreciate that."
Let me stop you right there and tell you that it is a very flexible method that I have already tested for you, so you don't have to. Hence, in this video, I will tell you exactly how it works, how many accounts you need, how much time it takes, but most importantly, how much money you can make. But let's take it step by step. In short, CS gives you the chance to get a weekly drop package for the first time in the week you level up. A drop package consists of 3 random items including skins and graffiti, which are worthless, and then a case which instead can be sold for money, traded or simply kept. And no, do not open cases, guys, unless they are sponsored. From the package of 4 items then you have to choose between 2. One will be the case and the other, well, be aware that it's called a weekly drop not because you have to wait a week before dropping again, but because the drop chance is reset every Wednesday at 1 PM, at least for my time zone. This means that if you get the package on Tuesday, the day after, which is Wednesday, everything is reset. Right now I'm dropping on 7 accounts, and even though this may sound crazy, I assure you that it's not, and you will see in a second. The minimum number of accounts I recommend is 3, but you can increase them as you like, and soon you will see with data in hand how much money you could make and how much time it takes. So leveling up requires reaching 5000 XP points. Just to give you an idea, winning a round in competitive gives you 30 XP. Playing in a deathmatch gives you the points you score divided by 5. But does that mean I have to win more than 10 games to drop? No, and here comes the interesting part, because our good old Gaben automatically gives you an XP bonus every Wednesday reset. So specifically, the first 3500 bonus XP will be tripled, the next 1500 will be doubled, and after that, well, you are on your own. So winning a competitive with free pull bonus will earn you this amount of XP, scoring a decent amount of points in a deathmatch will give you this amount of XP. Now, a professional CS2 competitive match lasts about 34 minutes. Normal games last less. For example, I've seen that between the various Rushing B, Sukabliet or Ruspuchuju in my games, those last about 28 minutes, which drops to about 20 if I get disintegrated by the opponents or vice versa. This means that starting from 0 XP, which usually doesn't happen, with 3 comp wins and a deathmatch, you can get the beloved weekly drop. But what about the time? Since there are billion of possible scenarios like ranks, wait times, wins, losses, game preferences, I will give you my numbers. Then feel free to try and tell me your thoughts in the comments. In general, I like playing only competitive, and in these 2 years I have recorded an average of about 150 minutes per account, with 7 accounts averaging 2.5 hours of play per day makes possible to get the 7 weekly drop packages. Moreover, at this pace, if you had 3 accounts, you will only need an hour a day. So in other words, if you play on a single account for more than an hour a day, you're just wasting money. So this year, even if it's not finished yet, I dropped a total of 190 cases out of the 354 possible, so only the 52% of what I could have achieved. This is because before June 2023, the case drop was not guaranteed while leveling up, but random during the week, making everything so much painful. I'm sure that in 2024, if everything remains as it is now, things will go much better. Anyway, my performances are comparable to someone with half the accounts, playing about 1.5 hours every day. At this moment, if I sell only the cases I dropped in 2023, I would make a total profit after taxes of 120 euros, with which I could buy some amazing skins. And as you can see, it could have been much more. Also, consider that I keep the cases, so my profit is highly influenced by the market, which, spoiler, is dog shit right now. To give you an idea, I have created these automated graphics in September 2023, and you can see how there were times when I could have made even 150 euros after taxes with practically a month of dropped cases less. Also, keep in mind that 2023 has been a very turbulent year for CS, and the only case released was the Revolution case in February, after which nothing was added. So having multiple accounts now, when a new case is most probably be released, is a winning strategy to make a lot of money in a very short period of time. So if I were you, I'd get prepared. And now some numbers. Just to give you an idea, in the February-June period, when the drops were completely random during the week, but the Revolution case was brand new, there were times where the AVD, which is the average value of each drop, was about 1.3 euros. This means that every time you dropped, considering only the cases and possible rare drops, on average, you earned about 1.3 euros after taxes. So going back to the example of free accounts, it was about 4 euros a week just for playing your favorite game for an hour a day, which in the end, it's about 200 euros per year. Today, which is December 2023, the story is a bit different. As I mentioned earlier, the skin market is a bit low due to the lack of content, and the AVD is about 0.75. So by playing an hour a day, you will earn a bit more slowly, about 2.25 euros a week, which is still about more than 100 euros at the end of the year. Of course, when this happens, I would advise you not to sell anything and rather accumulate the cases and sell them in a more favorable period. And now, if you are gonna write something like this or this in the comments, I'll stop you immediately. Remember that farming cases is not my job, I don't do it to make a living, and this video is neither the solution to the world hunger, nor a way to make you a multimillionaire baldi, okay? All the income, if you can call it like that, is money that you are making indirectly by playing your favorite game. So it's not so bad after all, right? But then, what's the catch? Well, if you can call it like that, there is one. Unlocking the ability to drop requires purchasing the premium version of the game, which is currently about 12 euros. This means that if you don't have other accounts, you will need 25 euros to jumpstart on free accounts, or at least 12 euros for each new account you want to add in the future. For example, for me with 7 accounts, even though the market is in a terrible state, 25 euros is an amount of money I'll farm in about 1 month. So if you start with 3, it will take you a little bit more than 2 months, after which you will be ready to continue your path to profit. In conclusion, my advice is to start dropping right now without being discouraged by the prices. Soon, new content will be surely released, otherwise the game is dead, and with it, probably a new case. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like, comment down below with your questions or what you think, and activate the bell not to miss any of my stupid videos. Ciao ciao, peace.